Hi guys, I'm V, and if you follow me anywhere, you've probably heard me talking about moving into my new house with my boyfriend finally after living in a roach infested apartment alone for a year. So, big steps up in life here. And I wanted to do a house tour because it's finally getting to a point where like things look nice and it's like pleasant to be in here and it doesn't stress me out. So, yeah. First things first, here's the spot on the couch where Olive, our stupid little cat, just spilled my tea all over the couch and then ran away because it scared her and just splashed it fucking everywhere because she launched herself off of the couch. Off to a good start. Alright, so I am standing in the entryway. We have Max's giant fucking china cabinet. This is like a family heirloom of his or something. It was his grandma's or something. So it's only like 6 feet inside the door because it weighs like 500 pounds and we could barely move it. So it lives here. Um, this coat rack that we just got off of the internet for like cheap. We love that. It's still kind of a mess over here. I want to get rid of, that's the top of a huge art piece that I made last year for my final, and I want to get rid of it. It's ugly. Anyway, shelf where keys and things go. Magical. Front door. Here we have the cat from Fooly Cooly, but also living room space. Big honking couch, which is, once again, huge step up in my life from what I had before, which was a couch that fit like two people in my shitty apartment. So that feels nice. We have big old plant over there and some fish tanks up on the mantle there. The betta finally died. It had a really bad swim bladder problem there for a while. But anyway, these paintings were from a family member of Max's. I have my Monster High dolls because I'm a grown-up. Big honking TV that was also Max's. Anything that looks expensive in here used to be Max's, just so we're clear. We have Funko Pop Godzilla. We have that. Some things. Love this little coffee table. We love to see it. Anyway, and over here we have sort of dining space and stuff. All of this is kind of subject to change. We're thinking about moving that desk over there down to the basement because we're not really using it except to hold plants. But nonetheless, found these chairs on the side of the road. Love them. That table came from my parents. It was in their basement. Cat tower for the most spoiled cat to ever live. Hi, Olive. Hi, Olive. You're stinky. You're stinky. Anyway, we have plants on the desk and a stack of books that we don't have anything to do with. Don't do it. Damn it. Okay. Anyway, recycle bins. We got a big old bag of bird food. Dog kennel. Classic. We have a stinky cat. Our backyard is pretty cute. It has required a lot of cleaning up. It was full of trash when we moved here, and there's still just a fuck ton of broken glass back there. But it's starting to get pretty cute. We have a table and a grill and stuff now. We found the grill on the side of the road as well. Max is very good at doing that. Sort of altar space, still working on that a bit. Downstairs is kind of still a bit of a mess, but that's okay. The kitchen is mostly clean. There's almost no cabinet space. I mean, we have like 3 cabinets here. So we got this thing at IKEA for like $80 in the as-is section because it had been returned with like a couple of little scratches on it. So, very proud of that. That was a steal. Thank you very much. A stove that's a little bit gross. Don't look at that. We actually have like whole ass granite countertops, which I've never had in my entire life. Even when I lived with my parents, like we had, the granite colored plastic on top of the counters. So that's kind of cool. And then in here, this washer situation has been the biggest pain in the ass since we moved. But we finally, as of like a couple of days ago, finally have a working washer and dryer. When we moved in, They told us that we had washer and dryer hookups, but there wasn't any. We had the hose hookups, but we didn't have a plug-in for the dryer at all. Like, there just straight up wasn't one. So we had to get them to come install one, and then they installed it, and they installed it wrong. So we've been living here for almost 2 months, and we just now got the dryer working. So that's good. We have a back door. I meant to move the clips before I filmed this, but that's fine. I did clean a whole bunch, even though it still looks messy in here. Please believe me. All right, we have me and the stairs. There's always pet hair all over the stairs, but that's fine. We have a sad plant. We have a place for the cat to sit and watch the birds. I guess we'll do bedroom first. Max got this rug, this huge giant rug on Facebook Marketplace for like $100. We love that. My favorite part of this house is my closet door because I think it's cute. We have a piece of art that I bought from Davy Cadaver on Instagram like a couple years ago. And my makeup and stuff, and Max's stuff. Oh, I just scratched my eyebrow. I realized I have makeup on. It's still on. We're good. We're good. Max has a bird of paradise now. It's all very exciting. We have bed, and let me introduce you real quick to Fat Pusheen. This was a Pusheen plushie that I got to make into something for my Etsy shop. And then one time we were cleaning up and I was shoving stuffing back in it, and I realized I accidentally put like 3 stuffed animals worth of stuffing in him. So now he's just so fucking fat. Like, he was pretty flat before, but now he's just incredibly fat, and Max demanded that I just sewed him up and left him like that because it was very funny. This is exciting. We finally have a dog bed for Ellie that, like, she actually sleeps in, so that's wonderful. A little linen closet moment. We love it. We love to see it. Weird floor couch thing. That thing is so comfy. This room is like, I don't know, what do you want to call it? We've been calling it a lounge, which sounds so pretentious, but I've been using it for like my sewing projects and like bigger projects that don't fit in my little studio space. And like a lot of the stuff that came from my old room went in here because we didn't have any space for it in the bedroom. So yeah, I've got my table and my old bed and my bookshelf, which I love. And it's minorly messy in here just because like we have a lot of projects in the works all at once all the time. But that's okay. That's stuff that I still want to get hung up, like up here or something, but I'm not sure exactly how all that's going to go down. That's like coat closet space kind of thing. Oh, and I did bite the bullet and get some of this stuff that they've been advertising like hell on every website. So, I just needed to. I really liked how it looks, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it. Okay, one of the downfalls, the main issue I have with this place is the weird bathrooms. The shower is kind of ugly. The shower's kind of ugly, and we hung an IKEA light in here because the light is like that thing up there, and it looks like shit when it's on. So we just don't. We have a cute pink light in here now, and it's fine. The shower is tiny, and there are cracks running up the side of it, but Max did have a fancy shower head that he brought over from his old house, and so it's not that bad, really. I just wish we had, like, storage space. We had to get shelves for all of the bathrooms because it's just, like, a sink on a pillar and that's it. But that's okay. With everything else that I like about this house, we can kind of deal with that. And then back here, I have my little studio space, which is definitely the messiest. So you get a little sneak peek at what I'm making for next week's drop on Etsy, but don't worry about that. Here's a spot where I photograph my work, and also the cat has taken to sitting here and destroying my plants and trying to kill every bird that is outside through my window. So that's super cool. Um, I just want to say hello to the signed print that Miss Cherry Delight sent me recently. I am in love with her. She's been so kind to me. God, I don't even know what to talk about in here because it's like kind of a disaster. I have my belt of candy bracelets. Recently got back into making candy because I really just don't like it makes me happy and not much else is making me happy right now. So, therefore, candy, that's all. I'm excited a little bit to go back to school on August 31st so that I can kind of get some of this out of here and move it into my studio at school because I've got a little bit too much going on in here, but that's fine. So yeah, that is pretty much the house. I could have gone into like explicit detail about everything in our house, but like I don't feel that that is necessary. I'm just really happy to be here after living through that nightmare last year. And I feel very fortunate with everything going on in the world that like we didn't have any issues with our move. My biggest fear, because I was stuck in quarantine for like 2 or 3 months by myself in that apartment. I was so scared that something was going to happen and we weren't going to be able to move. And like, I'm just really glad that it worked out and we're settled in and it feels like a house now. So, like, that anxiety, I have other things to be anxious about now, but like, that source of anxiety is gone now, which feels good. So, I won't keep you any longer. That is all. Thank you for watching. Fucking subscribe and like, I guess. I don't know. I hate saying that shit. Stick around if you want to, that's all.